loyalty. I will devote myself to the welfare of those committed to my care. Graduates, please be seated. I would like to introduce the following graduate nurses who will deliver a special message from our class. Kathryn Graduates, Lisa Cohen, Angelicia Wallace-Meminger,
on behalf of the 2009 Daytona State College RN students, I would like to welcome you all to our pinning ceremony tonight. Tonight's celebration is not only the result of the hard work of all of the students on this stage, but it is the celebration of your hard work as well. Everyone in this audience, and some that could not make it today, have all provided us with the love, support, and sanity that we needed throughout this journey. Aristotle once said, "The roots of education are bitter, but the fruit is sweet." For the past 2 years, you have stood by us when we were too tired to socialize, take care of kids, spend quality time as a family, clean or cook dinner. We have all been exhausted, stressed, worried, and upset. We've cried and laughed for what seemed like no apparent reason, and I'm sure we've given you enough what happened today to last you a lifetime. So this evening, again, we would like to sincerely thank and express our deepest gratitude to each and every one of you for standing by our sides as we followed our dreams of becoming nurses. It is because of your hard work and sacrifices that this degree today belongs in some ways just as much to us as it does to all of you. Thank you.
Along with God, our spouses, families, and friends, we have you, the wonderful and dedicated nursing instructors, tutors, and staff at Daytona State College to thank for your part in getting us here tonight. One of the results of being with you is our personal growth, which you have made sure was as much a part of our schooling as the knowledge we received. For most of us, our nursing school journey began in January 2008. Many have asked us along the way why we chose to become nurses. Our answers to them has been as varied as each individual that receives a pin tonight. For some of us, it's simply that we finally figured out what it was we were supposed to do when we grew up. Grow we did, and we have you to thank for the metamorphosis because with your guidance we grew into nurses. After surviving fundamentals and the frustrating times in second semester that drove some of us to tears, we wondered if our patients would be safe under our care. Many times we asked you, the faculty, if you really believed we could do this, and each time without hesitation you said yes. It was that resounding yes, along with other words of encouragement, that carried us through the remaining semesters, because we believed that you saw something in us that we did not yet see in ourselves. Now we stand here before you, having given our last graded oral presentation, written our last graded care plan, attended our last clinical day, and passed the final semester. We have each one of you to thank for our success, and will remember you fondly in the years to come. We are the class of December 2009. We are nurses, and we are your legacy.
Although we could not have made it this far without the help of our families, our instructors, and our loved ones. No one truly understands the sacrifice that we have made like our fellow nursing students. The many sleepless nights, missed family events, feelings of solitude and frustration, and extreme highs and lows have been experienced by each and every one of us at some point in time throughout this journey. Each of these circumstances have created a bond of understanding between the students who wear these perfectly starched white uniforms, which grew into friendships that helped to carry us through the past 2 years. When no one else understood why we constantly wanted to give shots, insert Foley catheters, volunteer to see graphic surgeries, and diagnose every little cough and sneeze, we understand. So today we extend a very special and a very well-deserved thank you to our fellow nursing students. All of your dedication, your hard work, your determination, and most of all your sacrifice have earned you this esteemed penny. Because of our relationship with each other, we have blossomed from student nurses to the graduate nurses that we are today. We thank you for not giving up on each other, supporting one another, and standing together for one of the finest graduation classes to walk the stage. Thank you, Associate Degree Nursing students, fall class of 2009. Words from graduates Amanda Duncan, Heather Mitchell, and Danielle Morgan.
Good evening, everyone. Almost every single person in this room knows that the longest 2 years of Earth's existence have recently passed, but no one understands that more than the students in this room. Nursing students are fairly easy to recognize. They look like marshmallows, with black circles under their eyes, juggling flashcards in one hand and a big gulp of coffee in the other. Just in case you need more help distinguishing nursing students from civilians, I have some handy descriptions. You know you're a nursing student when all your undergarments are flesh-colored. People ask you to diagnose their vague ailments in your first semester. But now that you're in your fourth semester, you diagnose strangers walking by. Hearing someone called SOB or tacky isn't insulting. You and your classmates can enthusiastically describe a necrotic foot needing amputation in between bites of your lasagna. You've read more Harry Potter than Harry Potter. You think backpacks on wheels are awesome. You know about the diseases that House is diagnosing, extra points for noticing all the mistakes too. And you know what your classmates had for dinner, but you have no idea that your best friend had a baby 4 months ago. You know that the correct answer is not on the test, and you will argue until you're SOB for those 2 points. Thankfully, we can forget all of those now. We're no longer students, we're nurses.
To our friends and family, we owe an enormous thank you. Our beloved guinea pigs, who just couldn't get out of the room fast enough when we brought out the dreaded red skills bag, but then stayed there patiently when they were caught and lent whichever body part was needed at the time. You hung in there even when it seemed like we were turning into vampires because we were constantly looking for good veins. And you didn't run for it when we made comments like, if I stuck the needle in right there, I could probably get an IV in there. Thank you for always trying to be understanding, even as we were yelling, "You just don't understand nursing school!" Thank you for dealing with messy houses, school books and notes scattered everywhere, quick dinners, and never having any ink in the printer. Thank you for looking over our care plans, even though you probably still have no idea what they are or mean. Thank you for listening to disgusting stories at dinner time and attempting to keep eating those terrible frozen dinners, which was all we had time to make. And most importantly, thank you for being there for us. Even though it seemed like we wanted to hurt you a lot, we didn't. It was just practice, and it's safe to tell you now that we were not allowed to do anything invasive on our friends or family. Those were just empty threats. Seriously though, we appreciate everything that you have done and been through with us, and we could not have done it without you.
In celebration of the Christmas season and in honor and appreciation of our instructors, I have written a poem to all of you from all of us, entitled, "'Twas the Night of Our Pennies." 'Twas the night of our pennies and all through the house. Everyone looked so nice, but we all have on the same ugly white blouse. The teachers all